Whoa. This might, like, actually be the most liminal version of level 37 that we've ever played. What's up, everybody? My name is Kyphxr, and welcome to Dreamcore. This is a game that I have been meaning to play for a very long time and just haven't gotten around to it yet. And so naturally, since we're doing the Backrooms Marathon, we're gonna play through the game. So tonight we'll be playing level 37, but I am excited to see this because I have heard a lot of good things about this game. Beware of your surroundings. Patience and observation are key. But I'm not really sure what to expect outside of realistic graphics. I know there are like light sort of puzzles to this game. It's not exclusively a walking sim. Damn. But it's time to adventure into the dream pools. Already, I will say this does look insanely realistic. We're gonna... There we go, that's a little bit better. There we go. But this looks phenomenal. Like, I knew it was going to, but like already off the bat, this is sort of rivaling the Complex Expedition in terms of just like visual fidelity. So do we go down the tunnel? Flashlight needed. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go find a flashlight. So we have to go this way. But I'm excited to see the level design in this game, because from the screenshots I've seen and from the trailers that I've seen, it looks really, really impressive. And then with just this level of visual quality, it's also impressive how smooth this is running. Like, usually these sorts of games struggle on my computer a little bit. But this is it all the way up at epic settings. But I don't think I should have to worry about swimming. I don't know, but we're gonna hope that we don't. What's back here? Still crazy, like how realistic we can make something that's a real-time render. Like, the fact that this is a game that I'm controlling and not a pre-made render in like Blender is crazy. Also, I'm not sure exactly what it is, because obviously it's just like the color white. Fuck. But the pool tiles here feel like the most accurate color, I think, out of like all the pool rooms games that we've played. It's down here. Is this where I came in? I think it is. Wait. No, there's no way this is where I came in, because I would have seen that. What's back here? This is where I What? Now this honestly kind of reminds me of the Vaporama Vision channel. They have a couple renders where I feel like there's like a pool room's hallway going through like green wallpaper like this. God, why does it have to be so dark? Where am I supposed to find a flashlight? I will also say this game's doing a very good job at making things like have a sense of deja vu. And I'm not sure why, but a lot of these like do actually feel like places that I've seen before. But like this one I don't think I have, but just like the actual structure and layout of this is like so perfectly liminal. Like, honestly, this sort of does feel like the most pool rooms, like feeling pool rooms that we've played through. Like, I know I was just talking about Liminal Core. Whoa. And how good Liminal Core is. But I guess I was saying how Liminal Core feels like... The reason that I like Liminal Core so much is because it feels like the Backrooms, but it feels like its own version of the Backrooms. This feels like a super... like a super faithful recreation of level 37. Like, this is what a lore-accurate pool rooms looks like. And there's so many... Wait, haven't I been here? Oh, this is... Okay, I went down and up that one. Okay, well this is a really well-made Backrooms game. Because these level designs are... like, perfect. Alright, so clearly this game likes to give us lots of choices. So let's make sure we see everything. Let's try and be a little bit systematic about things. Even though inevitably I'm sure I'll forget where we've been already. Like little things like this indentation on the roof. Like, I don't know, it adds a level of complexity to the geometry. What the fuck? Friend? Did that say friend will always slip into your mind? What was I saying? God damn it. Shit, I don't know which way I need to go. There's so many options. Please shower before entering the swimming pool. Yeah, this is definitely one of those Backrooms games where you have to check every corner. Because things are like actually laid out in a way where you have to look for them to find them. Oh, I cannot look down very far, damn. Oh, I see a Dreamcore wall up ahead. Damn, the graphics in this are crazy. I'm gonna need like a side-by-side comparison for this compared to the complex. Because it's genuinely really close. And this is just level 37 too. I'm really excited because there's the level 94 level, and then just recently they've added a playrooms level. Before we go down there. And so I'm really interested to compare the playrooms of this one to Chapter 3 of Liminal Core, which we just played. Because like I was just saying, that's probably the new Chapter 3 expansion of Liminal Core. Oh, these little shits. Who started this? Who started putting these in the back rooms? You looking at me? Did this come from Liminal Core? Or did it come from this game? Oh, you're definitely looking at me. Yeah, whenever I'm not looking, you look at me. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool touch. Whenever I start paying attention to them, they look back forward. That's actually really cool. But I want to know who started putting these fucking things in the back rooms, because whichever one of you motherfuckers it was, I hate you. Like I said this in the last video, I don't know whether like to consider these entities or just like a part of the back rooms that interacts with you. I think I'm just gonna start calling them entities because I don't know what else to call them. They're like so weirdly fitting. This is actually like by far my favorite version of them. They look at you when you're not looking. I can't get over how like that's such a small touch. But that's actually really sick. I need to figure out how to add that in Kult Rising. Because that's actually really cool. Hello? I'm looking at you. It makes them a lot more unsettling. Because it does make them feel alive. Why are these two pitch black? guess it's not actually pitch black, it just looks dark. I wonder, does this... No. I was gonna say, I wonder if it wraps around to that place we saw earlier. But also, if you go down there, can you get out? Where do you go? Are those like not slides you can take? Now this looks like the Batcave. Damn, unreal. You wanna like get your shit together? What is happening? Hold it together, it's just a light on the floor. Oh, actually I guess it's not. No, that makes more sense. It's the railing and the light. Whoa. This might, like, actually be the most liminal version of level 37 that we've ever played. Because there's just something about it that's so... I don't know, just liminal. Like, it genuinely does feel like we're different. It feels, this is the, like, the first time that I've played a game where the actual, like, geometry feels on par with a complex expedition. Like, it's not just the aesthetic or the atmosphere or anything like that that's carrying it. It's purely just the layout of the backrooms. Whoa. Why does that look like that? Weird. Like, there's something about this that just feels so... I feel like I've said that like 5 times now. But it just captures the sort of ambient feeling you get whenever you look at liminal photographs. And I feel like this is the first time where I've like actually had this feeling while playing a Backrooms game. Because like even the best ones tend to only be able to capture that sort of liminality in like specific rooms. This is the first time that it like really feels like this entire place is like actually a liminal space. which is honestly not something that I was expecting. What? No, it's just a plant. I thought that was a giant thing sitting there. Still would be cool to have a flashlight. Interesting. Okay, I need to pause here to tell you that this is the flashlight. I also need to tell you that I will go on to continue playing this game for an hour and a half without ever returning to this point, after which I'll think the game is broken and end the video. So I don't have any idea what I thought this was, why I didn't walk over to it. I combed every inch of this entire game, and I will never find this spot again. I think it's, again, sort of just that effect that I've talked about with Scavenger's Reign, where Scavenger's Reign feels so like the actual planet in Scavenger's Reign feels so alien because it feels like it has a purpose, but that purpose is not something that you can just visually discern by looking at it. It feels like it doesn't have a need to explain to you as the viewer what that purpose is. And I feel like this is capturing that same feeling pretty well. Where it feels like things are designed in an intentional way for a specific purpose, but you can't really like find a purpose that would actually make sense. And I think that's why this captures that feeling of liminality so well. It's also interesting. I feel like this is probably intentional, but like if you compare this to the games we've played over the past few days, like especially something like Liminal Shroud, it shows how much something like atmosphere plays into the horror of a game. Because like I imagine this isn't really meant to be a scary game, right? It's literally called Dreamcore, but if you did just add like the sort of ambient noise that Liminal Core or Liminal Shroud has, these levels would like almost immediately start becoming a lot more ominous. It's actually an interesting idea to try to do a walkthrough of this game, but just add like atmospheric horror sounds throughout it, and then see how much scarier the end product is. But like what is this? Like, I think this genuinely is the most lore accurate level 37 game that we've played. Like, obviously, there's like some creative liberties. I don't think these things are actually in the Backrooms lore, but I don't think they really take away from anything either. But just like, it does a really good job at capturing the stillness of everything. Why can't I look down? I want to see what's down there. Wait. This is like the one picture. It's not exactly, but it's like the one we just saw this remade in Backrooms X the other day too. That like really long pool rooms hallway. That's what this looks like. Just we get stairs that let us go down into it. It's behind it. And why is this so huge? Like, it feels like no matter where I go, I always end up in a place that I haven't been before. Like, just the overall layout of the map is like really well done. Because like everything has like 6 different entry points and exit points. Where am I going? Aren't I looking for a flashlight? I also do like these windows. They add like a level 188 sort of feel to things. Have I been here? We're starting to get to that point where it's hard to tell. I don't think so. Another thing that I'm noticing is that these rounded edges almost feel like a necessity to make things feel like the pool rooms. Like, obviously you can have hard edges, but I feel like something like these ledges is, I feel like a large part of what's making everything feel really natural. Because it doesn't just feel like a bunch of cubes slapped together and unreal. It feels like there's like a little bit more architecture and design into things. What the fuck? See, now if this was Liminal Core, there'd be like some fucking whale screaming at us from the darkness. Also feels like things are starting to get bigger. Like I'm waiting for us to walk into just like an enormous room. Are these all gonna be different options? There's no way, right? There's no way there's actually like 8 exits out of this room. They all have to go to the same place. That's crazy. I was planning on doing this game in multiple chapters and then at the end doing like one big video for the whole game, but judging by how this is going, I feel like I'm going to... Like, I'm still gonna do that, but the one big video, I'm gonna have to go back through these levels and record more because there's so many options. How are there so many different paths through every part of this level? So what the fuck? God, why does it have to be pitch fucking black? Talk about the darkest pool rooms. I don't know, should I be going up or should I be going down? Okay, I keep expecting to loop back into an area that we've been before and it just doesn't happen. Like every turn just keeps going off into its own direction. Okay, so we have been here before. So have I been down this way? Yeah, we have been here. Okay. Which way did I go? Did I go down here? Did I? Fuck, I don't remember. No, I went this way. Have I been here? It's getting really hard to tell. Fuck, there's so many choices. No, okay, this is definitely new. Yeah, it's definitely gonna take multiple sessions to make sure that I hit everything in this level. So for the big video, I'm gonna go back through and I will make sure I record any sections of this that I missed because I am 100% sure that I'm gonna miss some. Whoa. Why? Why are there so many choices? Oh wait, no, this one's just a lookout. Although if we can go down there, there's 3 more choices down there, and I think we can. God damn it. Wait. Isn't this like a famous image? It is. I'm pretty sure I've used this image as a thumbnail in a Backrooms game before. But once again, we have more choices. How does that look so strange? I guess we'll try this one. Hello there. What were those calls? Did it say friend? Like F-R-E-N, I think is what they were called? That's what the achievement called them. Oh wait, no. This is the beginning. Where do I need to go? Going up, or am I going back that way? I'm assuming I'm looking for a flashlight. Whoa. I just don't know where I would find a flashlight. Like, am I just meant to walk around until I just walk into a room that has a flashlight? I do like these little things. Like in the same way that those little Pac-Man guys, and then in Liminal Core, the Pepe Frog and the flower, in the same way all of those sort of like fit together really nicely into the liminal sort of aesthetic. Like they add variation to like the dullness and repetition, but without actually breaking the sense of immersion. Have I been here? I feel like I have. Weren't we just here? Just on that side? Fuck. Well, looks like we might have found something. What is that? Is that a palm tree? No, it's just a tree. What? That's not something I was expecting to see. Again, strangely fitting though. It's also really impressive actually that all of this is one continuous level. Have I been here? Like, we haven't gone through an elevator or anything, and I'm sure it's just like level streaming or something. And so it's only rendering like what's around us. But I've had like 60 frames this entire time. And this level is enormous. Oh, we're back here. This is another aesthetic that we see in the pool rooms every once in a while. These, like, I don't know what to call them, like cubby holes. And I don't know if there's like a series of images that it started from. Did I not go down here? But what I was saying is those... Oh, there's just nothing. Okay. The cubbies like this also build a lot of liminality. I think it's because it's like a familiar shape, but both the scale and like the length of it don't actually make any sense. But something about that sort of geometry feels especially liminal. Especially when it comes to the pool rooms. Oh wait, didn't we see this before? We looked down... No, that was a different spot actually. Is this another dead end? Yes. I am lost and I don't know where to go. I feel like going up probably wasn't the right decision. This feels like more where we were in the beginning. But like, I don't know, am I just looking for a flashlight? Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing at this point. Because we're definitely like looping back through places we've already been. Let's see, what's up here? Because we came from there, right? So what's up the stairs? It's a famous set of stairs to be walking up. Already been here too, right? Fuck. No, I think this is new. Something about these corridors, like these huge archways, is reminding me of something. I don't know what. But I really like the way those look. I don't know why. They give like a specific sort of feeling. Like it almost feels like nostalgia, but I don't know how that would even make sense. Fuck. Why are there so many choices? Have I been here? I feel like I've been here. Oh. I have not been here. I was gonna say, watch there not be a door down this long ass hallway. But I'm glad we got a proper like megalophobic room. Because those are always my favorite. Can't tell if I'm on the right track or if I'm backtracking. I think I'm going the right way. But like, I'll give the game that. It definitely, it has the backrooms effect of being difficult to navigate. Damn, but the imagery in this game is stunning. Like, I genuinely think this is the most lore accurate pool rooms game that we've played. And so, like, now I'm really excited to play, like, the level 94 and the playrooms levels. Motherfucking excuse me? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Why is that there? Have there been eyes, like, hidden around the whole game? The fuck? I do not like that it's getting dark. Okay, that's much better. Not great, but much better. But haven't I been here? I definitely went down in there, I remember that. Wasn't I already here? Or is this a different one? Yeah, I have been here. Fuck, where do I need to go? Have we been here? Wait, yeah, we were. Because this is the one that I said if you go down the slide, how do you get out? You must just not be able to go down the slide. Yeah, I figured you could, but the slides are fake. Do I just need to go back to the beginning? Like, I don't understand what I need to do. I've been wandering around this place for an hour and 20 minutes. And I still don't have a flashlight. Was the flashlight just like a bit? Did you not actually need the flashlight? Did I come down here? I think this is new, actually. Don't trust the fake windows. Because canonically those, I mean, I don't think there's any actually on 37. But isn't it level 4 that has window entities? So we're just gonna stay away from those. music makes everything like way more surreal. Like, this game does a really good job at feeling like you're watching like a found footage of like some just like strange mega structure. Which, like, obviously that's literally what it is, but like it doesn't feel like it's trying to go out of its way to be anything more than that. Like, it doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary. It doesn't feel like it's trying to like create an intensely oppressive atmosphere. It just feels like a place that exists. And I think that gives it a unique feeling when you compare it to other Backrooms games. Because a lot of them try to be a horror game, or they try to be like some sort of exploration game, where this one feels like, I don't really know how to put it into words. I feel like that's headed back to where we just were. Let's keep going this way. Isn't there another doorway? Been here too, right? Do I need to go down? I don't know where to go. Well, we're on the other side of this room. So this does feel different. It's like impossible to tell if we're actually making progress though. I've been recording for an hour and a half. That just loops back to where we just were. I appreciate that we have unlimited sprint in this game. Haven't I been here though too? It's getting so hard to tell now. Because didn't I go down these stairs? I think I was in there already. But you know what, actually, this is headed back towards the beginning. Let's go this way. Because that's like the only thing I can think of. Is that you don't actually need a flashlight. Otherwise, I'm just like a massive idiot. Fuck, which way was the beginning? I don't think it's this way. What's over here? There is an exit over there, but... back here... Honestly, might just go take a break and grab some food because I'm I'm hungry. I was not expecting one level to be over an hour and a half worth of content. But that, again, does go back to what I was saying about it being impressive. That this is just all one cohesive level. Because we haven't taken any elevators or anything. But this has all been running smoothly at 60 FPS. And it's on a 1350. I mean, a 1350. What the fuck? It's on a 3050. Wait, is that even right? It's a 3070. No, it's a... Either way, it's running really well on a not very good computer. But also, that does sort of go back to what I said the one time when I was playing the Complex Expedition, is it's interesting that the elevators separating the level give a sense of progression in telling the player that they're actually like progressing through the game. Whereas this, it just feels like I've been running in a circle for an hour and a half. Which, like, I mean, I have sort of just been running in a circle for an hour and a half. And I'm not sure exactly what I need to do. Yeah, no, I'm looking, and unless if there's just something that I'm missing, the flashlight is supposed to be here. And I don't know whether I did something wrong. Like if I missed something, but I don't know how that's possible. I've been playing for an hour and 45 minutes. I'm fairly certain I've seen literally every inch of this level. I think the game might be bugged. So I'm probably gonna get off here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Cause like I really can't think of any other way, or like any other thing that I could need to do. The game told me to find a flashlight. I ran around for 2 hours, and when I look at the spot where the flashlight's meant to be, there's no flashlight. And I don't know if that's a me thing, if there's like something I need to do to trigger it. But again, I find that kind of hard to believe. There aren't too many spaces that I haven't been. But it seems like we might actually be trapped in the portals. Like, actually trapped. Because without the flashlight, I don't think we can get out. Which, I mean, I guess that does make it even more lore accurate. Just not in a way that I think was necessarily intended. Although this is new. We saw this area from up above. But I have a hard time believing that the intent is for you to wait I have a hard time believing that the intent is for you to wait an hour and 45 minutes before you find the flashlight. That doesn't seem like the greatest game design choice. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is what's supposed to happen, but I saw you move. I saw you look at me. But we've already been here. We just came in from a different angle. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, and then I guess maybe I'll just like start a new game again. And see if that does anything. We missed the staircase. Up here. Nope, never mind. We saw it from this side. Yeah, okay, I don't think I missed anything. Which leads me to believe that the game is bugged. Because I've actually been playing for 2 hours, and I still have not found the flashlight, despite having looked it up and knowing where the flashlight is. I do really like this hallway. Something about this is like, I don't know, it is like a weird sort of nostalgia. Okay, well, I don't know whether this is just gonna be the end of the video or if I'm gonna cut to a new save where I got it to work. So just in case, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Check out the main channel for all of your Cult Rising content, and I will see you next time.